have been on television. And now I'm here. It's good. It's good to be here. It's been a dream of mine to perform below a star in my grandmother's basement behind where people cut hair. They say practice, practice, practice. That's how you make it in showbiz. This light is hot. It's below my eyes, but it's good to be here. I also, just so you know, don't like my shirt. Just so you know, we're on the same page about my chest hair and the chain and the whole thing. I don't like it either. I chose a different shirt and then I spilled a bunch of curry on it. The girl I'm seeing, maybe my girlfriend, we don't know yet, gave me the shirt. And it might be the next phase of our relationship, and we're both not sure what it means. But we're wearing this now. And the sleeves are way too short, and I had to roll them up. And now I'm an undershirt with a chain guy. And you all have to fucking deal with my masculinity. I've had 4 drinks, and it is way too late for a Monday in LA. This is 4 a.m. on a Saturday in any other city. Just 9:30 on a Monday in LA is so late, and you guys are so fucking cool for hanging out. Thank you. Thank you. The bald Jewish guy with a beard earlier was supposed to be last, and he complained because he had a flight tomorrow. And he's my friend, so we traded. And I was like, I don't want to go last. Everyone's gonna be so drunk and tired. And I was right. Everyone was way more fresh about 40 minutes ago. But I'm the last guy, so it's gonna be okay. The light is so low. It does look like I'm telling ghost stories with a flashlight. And ooh, my dick. Window into the jokes that are coming. A lot of highbrow stuff is coming your way. I have no jokes about Trump getting shot. Mostly jokes about my dick. So buckle up. Buckle up. Doing okay. I'm an older gentleman. I'm getting older, and dating now. I've been single for about a year. I've been on the prowl for about a year. People ask you after a certain age not to call it the prowl, but I do. Doing okay. I'm recently, I started dating somebody who is 10 years younger than me. Yeah, that guy nodded, all right. Just so you know, sir, I'm 26. Yeah, grow up. What the fuck is up with you, man? Yeah, man whose hair I think my hair looks like, but does not. There's a much fuller version of my haircut. Stand up, show everybody. Yeah, look at this. This is what I think my head looks like. And it doesn't. There's a lot of gaps. Way too many gaps. In mine, thank you. You have a type. You look like you're not in Bike Rider, but Tricycle Rider. Actually what I look like. But with this shirt, I'm wearing a woman's shirt. It's so soft. Okay, let's get back to it. Doing better, in my career, which is good. Not tonight, but other nights. That guy just went, what the hell? I have a fine life, sir. I have a fine life. I'm doing better in my career. Not even great. Just saying I'm doing better. I didn't say where I started. This guy goes, frig off, pal. Frig right off. I'm in the back of a barber shop with a flashlight duct taped to a stick. I'm just... I could have had Hep C in a tent down the street a minute ago. This is that much better. All right. But I am doing better in my career. I live in New York City, the Windy City, and doing better. I moved into a nice building, and my next door neighbor. What are you leaving? My next door neighbor. I crushed that heckler. Fucking crushed that heckler. Get ready for these sick reels. But anyway, so I moved into a new building. Pay attention. I moved into a new building, and my next door neighbor, he was like, "Come check out, come hang out. We'll have a beer, or whatever." And then he showed me his apartment, and then he goes under his bed. I noticed there was a little axe. I go, "You got a little?" I go, "You got a little axe under there? You got a little hatchet?" He goes, "Yeah, it's a hatchet." I go, "Why?" He goes, "I used to have a baseball bat, but now I got a hatchet. You should get one." I go, "Why?" He goes, "In case anyone tries to steal my shit, get a hatchet." I go, "I don't need to do that because I have apartment insurance. It costs $9 a month. Everything's made in China. Nothing is worth anything anymore. If I wake up out of a dead sleep, it costs $9 a month. If I wake up out of a dead sleep and I see a man unbolting my 4-year-old Samsung 42-inch television that I bought on Cyber Monday that cost me $200 2 years ago, I'm gonna say, "Take it! I have apartment insurance! It's $9! It's $20,000 coverage!" What I'm not gonna do is wake up out of a dead sleep and chop a man in half in the very home I live in, and live with the trauma of waking up out of a dead sleep and killing a poor person. And just live with killing a man where my head rests at night. You want the TV? The very TV that every time I turn it on, the first thing it says for the past year, it says, "Memory full. Would you like to upgrade? Yes or no?" I say, "Fuck you! Ignore! You're a television! You have no memory! You show me the shows! And then you fuck off! How do you have memory full? You show shows! And then I say ignore and everything's fine. It shows me the shows. No memory. That's my computer's business. Speaking of which, if you want to steal my 4-year-old MacBook Pro that gets so hot, it burns my knees. It burns my little knees. Take it. What's going on in there? Why is it so hot? Loading up Gmail, just like, doing some hot thinking. Cool it. Load up Gmail. Fuck you. Take it. I have apartment insurance. $9. Boil some eggs. The most expensive thing I own, and this is true, I live in a 2-story walk-up apartment. The most expensive thing I own is a vintage, mid-century modern dining room table set with 4 chairs and a leaf. A leaf. A leaf. Guess No big deal, come on over. I would pay way more than $9 to watch you in the dead of night put it on your back. Plus the chairs. It's 5 trips minimum. Negotiate the staircase. Slip a goddamn disc. I'd be like, I have apartment insurance. What I won't be doing, and he had a bat before this, what I won't be doing is bludgeoning a man in my living room. You stay away from my little table, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna watch till your skull splashes against my wall to save my little table. And the coroner will come, and they will take the body away, and they will not help you clean up. And it is your job to get a Q-tip to clean the brains out of the Samsung, out of the little vents, picking out the bits of skull and brain. And you'll think to yourself, I wish I had $9 of apartment insurance. I probably shouldn't have chopped that poor person in half who's doing crack because they were molested when they were a little boy. And they're dealing with childhood trauma, so I chopped him in half. Thank you. Thank you. Needs to work out. Thank you. All right, I gotta go. But before I go, I have one more joke to tell you. And I started doing. I started seeing a therapist, and thank you. And it's the same therapist that a lot of like famous comedians see. And one of my friends is like one of those like famous comedians, and he was like, it's gonna be really good for you, but also it's gonna be good for you as a comedian because it's gonna really help your writing because you're gonna get to know who you are, so you'll have more to write about, right? And I was like, oh, what'd you say? Oh God. You said, oh God? Well, buckle up. There's more of that shit. But that is what he said, you know. And he's like, you're gonna get to know yourself more or whatever. And then so it's gonna be really good for your stand-up career. You're gonna have so many more funny little zingers, you know. And so I did. I had a session today, and I wrote a joke. You want to hear it? Okay. One of the biggest reasons why I'm still single is because my only sibling growing up has a severe cognitive disability, and so my parents had to pay attention to him, so I had to take care of him, so I wasn't allowed to have my own needs. So I don't know what my own needs are, and I don't know how to express those needs. So when I'm in a relationship, I'm just a people pleaser, and I don't try and take care of myself. Thank you! All right! My name's Graham Kay. Take care, everybody.